Yeah, it was a good weekend. I made over like $2,000.
Good for you.
Yeah, well, with inflation and everything, things are expensive nowadays. Nowadays, I got to get 2 hookers, one to blow me, one to hold my stomach up.
Hello.
Hello. Now, before you say anything, Dormammu, Rob G, said he couldn't make it, but he wanted to give us our intro. So, real quick, I'm playing it for him right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Duke of Boom Bap, the beat of the Cobra Law Army, the Wile E. Coyote of Flow, coming at you from the bunker of Thump, Dustmightz! Joining him is the icon who can still go, the Destro of Rap. He is the hiss tank of hooks, the aristocrat of lyrical crookery.
You're gonna steal
honored guests, presenting Nathan Haskill!
So, shout out to
Dope.
One move for that one, man. That's
That
pretty
was
funny.
dope. Shout out to you, dude.
It's like even if the fans can't make it or somebody, it's cool that they give us a little love.
Yeah,
like that.
man.
That's some love, right?
That's awesome. That's fucking great. Might have to have him do a fucking interlude at some point.
Again, guys, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Dustmightz, Nathan Haskill. This is the Cold Slither Drowning Demons listening party in the middle of the afternoon on a Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
what else do you have going on? It's not Halloween or football.
It's not it's nothing like that. Or if you're in the West Coast, still kind of morning, kind of like early afternoon.
1. I got up at like 10.
Oh wow, you slept in, huh? I was up at 3:30. You fuck. A.M.
We got different jobs, dog.
I know. Well, son. All right. We are now broadcasting to the Dustmightz like page and the Cobra Law like page. I dropped the link into the Realm of Collectors group because we got a lot of fans in there. So slide on over to like the Dustmightz page if you want to pop in the chat and talk to us, because otherwise I don't think I'm gonna know who you are. StreamYard's weird like that. So, but get in the chat. Let us know if you're coming up as a Facebook user. Just let us know who the fuck you are. It's different because we're not on YouTube. StreamYard's a little awkward. Awkward.
Different, yeah.
Like me at church. Awkward.
Hey, so shout out to New Jersey Comic-Con, right?
Collectors Con. Yeah.
Collectors Con.
It's back in effect. We went yesterday, had a great time. Great weekend. Made enough money to get 2 hookers.
Dog, that's a successful weekend if you ask me.
One to blow me, one to hold my stomach up.
Trust me, I won't make enough money on this album to pay for the artwork, let alone 2 hookers.
Well, when you slide in at the end with the heart. All right, so Rob G, your name's coming up. Can't be live, but can be listening. Congrats.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Hello, Robbie.
Another release. Thank you for the intro, brother. He said
I
he was.
see any of the chat, so. Oh, there we are.
Yeah, see it right on the side? Hit the comment button.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And then I can highlight it here. Look, boom.
Fucking technology, bro.
Yeah, well, Hey, technology's come to the bank.
Hey.
When Christopher brings the DVD players. Just think how old Sopranos was when technology comes to the Bing and it's a DVD player.
I know, right?
Wow.
That's wild. It's almost as old as us.
Or me.
Yeah, well.
I'm old. How much older am I than you? Like 7, 8 years, 9 years, 12 years, 15 years? What am I?
I don't know. I'm 42.
Oh, we're not too far off.
Yeah.
15 years.
We're not too far off. Hey,
No,
listen,
no.
bro. I got an AARP card.
Wow.
No, I'm not even kidding.
Well, I just turned 50 last year, so.
Bro, you don't have to be a certain age to get an AARP card. That's a falsity. That is an urban myth.
What I'm looking
any age and get the discounts.
What I'm looking forward to is not retirement. It's 55 because I want to go move into that 55 and over townhouse community that's like
Those are
down the
lit.
road here. It's beautiful, beautiful,
Lit.
beautiful. They got a gym. They got a pool.
Yeah. Is that the first thing? That's the first thing you looked at. They got a gym.
Yeah, they got a gym. 2-pound weights. They got a pool. Everybody goes in a whirlpool pattern. Plenty of room for walkers and wheelchairs, you know. So.
They got a gym. They got tennis courts.
Hey, real quick. Look, we're wearing T-shirts. Can we still get
buy 'em.
T-shirts?
We do. We still do. We still have T-shirts. Yes.
Let them know where we get T-shirts.
At me. Just DM me.
No merch page.
No
Just
merch
him.
page.
No.
Yep, just me. Yep, that's
Just
how
him.
professional we are.
Yes. Always
Yeah.
been. Always been.
Grassroots, son. Grassroots.
All right, let's get this out of the way because you have like a tuxedo affair after this. know.
I'm jet setting, bro. That's what it's like to be a mediocre rapper.
Well, I would say let's get going here.
Well, let's just real quick. This is our 5th album.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do like
Okay,
the
all right,
let's
all right,
let's slide into
all right.
like how we start. No, you got it. Run.
No. You
Run,
no,
Forrest.
No, I'll just shut the fuck
Write
up.
this down, will you?
No, I'll just be quiet.
No.
Be quiet.
No. Oh, it's gonna be one of those.
Me and my girl did a corn maze yesterday.
Oh no.
I had never done one before, and I thought it was kind of cool, right?
Wait,
Like,
is that slang for weed?
No.
Or an edible?
like an acre of corn.
Well, with you, dude, we have them all over. There's like you trip over corn mazes here in fucking the woods, New Jersey, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, this was off the freeway.
They made it palm trees. They made it out of palm trees.
Yeah. And about 10 minutes in, we came to like a fork, and I was like, let's go this way. And she's like, I don't want to go that way. And I went, okay. So then the entire time, we would get to another place, and she'd be like, which way should we go? And I go, I don't know, babe. It's your now. You didn't give a fuck where I wanted to go.
Oh, you were that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. You don't win on that one.
So,
You never win on that one.
But then we angrily finished the corn maze, and it was funny. She's like, you just wanted to get lost in there on purpose. And I was like, well, yeah, isn't that kind of the fucking point?
That's funny shit, man.
Yeah.
That's really funny. You guys went to a corn maze.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could say that.
So this is our 5th
Cold Slither 5.
Cold Slither 5. Our first 3 was kind of like a trilogy, right?
Yeah.
Where we would go Cold Slither 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we
then-
want to make like cheesy action movies and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
And then we switched that up with Last Laugh. So now
Yeah.
we're just, you know what I mean? And then now it's Drowning Demons.
I think what I really like about Last Laugh was like, number one, it came out of nowhere.
Yes.
We just started like, wow. It just was so weird how we just started throwing tracks around and things just started forming. Like, well, what are we doing with this?
Yeah, next thing you know, we've got, 5 songs. And it's like,
Yeah.
all right, well.
And it's like, it was just like, it just worked well, so well. And,
Every album's the last album.
Oh yeah. That's the way it goes until it is the last album.
That's the Cobra Law motto. That's the Cobra
Yeah.
Law Records mantra, bro.
Yeah, everybody's
This
gonna be
is
like,
it.
yeah,
Every
they
album's the
got
last
another
album.
one coming up.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
June,
Yeah.
December.
We're
No. It's probably really that good. They're working on it really hard.
We're the Rolling Stones of fucking nerd rap.
As long as I can still tap out drums,
Yeah.
I'll use my tongue.
As long as I could do cat and hat and baseball bat, I think we might be all right.
My name is Nathan.
Here to say.
Dormawa says, I was warning about that album 7. This will be the last one.
yeah. Exactly. This is my 13th.
But what I like with this one, like we weren't even planning this one either.
No.
And don't think it's leftovers from the last one, because it's not.
No, absolutely not.
It's just that I thought we were done for a while. I was taking my break and being creative, working on some of my instrumental shit. A couple tracks here and there with some other guys, you know.
Yeah.
And
because usually, like you said, sorry to cut you off, but like usually,
no.
You said, after we do a Cold Slither, I usually then
do
a
solo,
and it wasn't like that this time because you know,
and it's usually like, all right, you'll get a couple from me, a couple from them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And whatnot, and it's like I was like, okay, so now he's gonna do a solo. I'll give him X amount of this, and I just started working on other shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you started sending shit back, and I'm like, all right, so he's banking them, and I was like, so we do. I remember I was like, well, so this is gonna be for the solo. He goes, no, let's do another Cold Slither album. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, especially since we've gone in a new direction with, I wouldn't say conformed to the times, but we've leaned into it more with a shorter, you know, between 10 and 13 song album as opposed to the 20 song albums that we were doing.
Yeah.
And I think it allows us more creative freedom to you know, start and complete a project without and being able to close that book without going, all right, we've got 13 songs, 7 more.
Yeah, it's the long sentence. The long sentence, you know, it's like you're just, all right, I gotta fill this paper up. Right. And you keep writing and and your words might not be as good as, you know, I'm not saying writing as a rhyme wise, but, you know, like writing a book, like it might not be as strong as the first few chapters, and you're just trying to, let's wrap this up. And I was thinking about it the other day also, and it's like attention span for people, you know, shorter songs. I'm not saying a minute and a half, but, you know, shorter songs.
Yeah.
It's
no a fun listen.
The day of the 3 verses are done, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I haven't done 3 verses since our first album.
People aren't really, you know, want to listen to an hour and a half or an hour and 20. I'm old school. I like 20-track albums. Give me some give me some interludes, give me some fucking difference, give me some features. I'm still like that, but unfortunately that's the way of the future. But I rather this is that we work on this project and it's fresh, it all works together, right? And like I said, you're not trying to write more off the margin, you know what I mean, where you're not just diluting it just to make it go more. And then
you're not trying to
instead of a year and a half, 2 years to release the next one, we could release one a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Like we were planning to release this one in the summer.
Right.
You know, and then shit with your life shit, my life shit just shit happens, you know what I mean? And it's funny, it was like I think we did what do we did? We did the last one was Thanksgiving? No, it was Christmas. Was it Christmas?
Yeah.
So we're kind of, you know, we're kind of ahead the last one. Yeah, the last one was Christmas.
Yeah.
I know we were trying to like bang another one out. I was like, yo, let's just bang another one out. Bang it out real quick.
It's funny, dude, because like when you and I first hooked up in whatever 2013 or whatever that was, we were putting 2 20-track albums out a year. That's like 40 songs, bro. And now I'm like 13. It took us 11 months.
Hey.
But
quality,
I think it's better.
Quality over quantity.
It's better. I do.
Not saying anything's bad about some of the songs, but you go back and listen, you could definitely see like
you could trim the fat on some of those albums.
You're maturing as an MC. Me getting back into the game, because a lot of the Cold Slither 1 was some older beats that I did.
Right.
With some newer stuff, and seeing how I got frustrated and I was limited by my technology. And then once I took some money and invested in this again, and that's when my creative process kind of blew up a little bit.
Right.
I say around Cold Slither 3. was when I really started to open up and try new shit. And when I got Machine and I was playing shit, not just sampling, but also just trying to place things out and whatnot, and formatting, and of course the infamous lowering of the BPMs. No more 98 BPMs, 94, maybe once in a while you bring it down a little bit more.
It down.
And what I like about that, and I've said it before, is like it gives you more room for wordplay.
Sure.
Excuse me, you can put those words in there. So
100%.
Rob, see, again.
Rob's killing me.
What, you mean you're not Taylor Swift? What do you mean you can't do 40 tracks a year? Well, we don't have a team writing and producing for us,
Yeah, exactly. You're looking at the team.
We are Cobra Law Records.
Yes.
My face is so bloated from all the alcohol this weekend. Holy shit.
My face is so pale from all the blood sucking and vampirism.
At the corn maze.
Yeah. I want to copy this.
What are you copying?
The link. I'm gonna throw it on Instagram before we kick into the album here. So.
Yeah, sure. I wish that StreamYard would get their functionality straight where we could do on Instagram, but go live on Instagram. But Instagram's being very funny with that shit. So, yeah. I mean, I didn't want to do it to YouTube because I figured maybe some samples and whatnot, but who cares?
We should put it on YouTube if it clears.
Oh yeah, I don't care. My channel's not monetized, so if I won't get a strike. I'll get a copyright warning. All right.
Right.
Such and such says you could use it, but if it was monetized, all right, you could have my 0.100000000000000000000 1/4 of a zero pure. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, next year I'm gonna do a lot of stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid, even when I do music through my distributor, do distro, I'm afraid to click YouTube because what would happen is they'll put it out under their name or their distribution.
Distribution?
That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. Thanks, Nate. They'll do that.
That's why I'm the word guy. I'll
put it up on my channel. I'll get a flag on my own fucking song. And a lot of people that I know have done that, like through Apple and stuff like that. They'll run it through Apple and all that stuff, and then they'll put it up on their own on their own format, and they get flagged.
I got flagged. Yeah, I got flagged for one of my own songs on Instagram, but it was from like 5 years ago. I got I looked at it, I was like, what? I looked at the date, it was like fucking 2018, and I was like, I don't care. It's not like that fucking post is still gaining traction.
Yeah. Yeah, every once in a while Instagram, I'll get from fucking 9 years ago, I used some background music while I was driving home to do a promo or something. I'm like, really? You're going to bug me for this shit? Who cares?
Also, this is what I don't understand. If I put the music on a video myself, like either through an app or just playing it on the speakers, it gets flagged. But if I do a story and that same song is available on the stories,
it's fine.
It's all good. I don't understand.
Yeah, I got most of my shit on. You could use my music
because
on stories
they're getting
stuff.
credit. Like I get it, I guess.
Yeah, it was you have that option with distro to add it to Instagram and TikTok and shit like that. So TikTok, I just think TikTok. I get sick to my stomach. All right, we want to get into this. You got anything else you want to talk about?
No, let's do it. That way we'll have another 10 minutes at the end of the show if you want to.
Sorry, let me clear my throat. Anybody? Let's go to playlists. There it is.
My throat.
All right, we're gonna start with the intro track, and I'm gonna do what we normally do. I'll just mute us, and I'll bring us back in when we're done. All right. So here you guys go with the track.
Oh, okay.
After each track. Oh, okay. Here you go, people. Cold Slither, Drowning Demons. It's Cold Slither 5. Drowning Demons. Hope you guys like it.
Yep. It'll be up on Bandcamp for the month of November, and then
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and then we're gonna put it on streaming in December.
Dig in those pockets, people. Dig in those pockets. We still want support. We like to give shit away for free. We give a lot of shit away for free. I give enough away for free
For
for all of us. For the world. All right? So please. We got bills to pay.
Right. I want to keep Aaron Jordan. Shout out to Aaron Jordan on the cover. Want to keep him still employed.
Yeah, hit me up. I want a new logo, bro. We got to talk Dustmightz logo. I need a fresh one.
Fresh.
Need it. What? Oh, whoa. I hit the wrong button.
Not it.
Fat fingers. See, when you have carpal tunnel and your fingers bend. I'm like a G.I. Joe. I got pistol grip.
I like if you were just right now, we're just like, all right, and I changed the whole order, Nate. So this is the new album.
Well, that's another thing too. Is like nobody realized, like even to this week, we were fucking around with fucking track listings and shit like that. So because we listen. Unfortunately, a lot of people listen to albums now, and it's skippy. So yeah.
we do our best to put the album in an order where we feel you wouldn't want to skip.
Yeah.
Now, if people are going to, it's going to happen. That's how people listen to music, right?
Yeah, it flows like you're watching a movie. It's like cinematic.
Yeah, so
that's how I see it. It's like cinematic.
Yeah, because that's how we like to listen to albums. You know, hip hop albums back in the day. You know what I mean? Like
that's why I tell people that listen to my shit, my especially my instrumental shit. Please don't hit shuffle. Oh my God, don't hit fucking shuffle. Don't hit fucking shuffle. Listen to it from beginning to end. Even if you take a break, just still because everything has a narrative. There's a story to everything. You know what I mean? So, and I feel the same thing with the stuff that we do. So, all right, enough yapping. 5 people are watching. Shout out to everybody that's hanging out with us. Please shout out to everybody that's going to watch this later on. Chris Haskell's in the house. I got back on Facebook for this.
Oh boy, there he is. Hello, bro.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Welcome back. Welcome back. He's right now. He's going. We got Cold Slither album $15.99. We still got to do that.
Chris is bootlegging our merch in Salt Lake.
All right, so no,
Chris sells my merch better than I do.
It says it's Cold Smithers.
Yeah.
Face Smithers from the. We're onto something there.
Have to write that one down.
All right, here's one of our best tracks on the album. My favorite. It's a cinematic intro track via Nathan Haskill. Produced by Nathan Haskill.
Yes, I get to do the intros.
Yes. Here we go, people. 5, 4, 3.
Our problem is take the bank or split right now. Do not go home. Do not pack. Nothing. 30 seconds flat from now, we are gone.
Let me know how the levels are, people.
That's it.
We're good.
Bank is worth the risk.
So high.
Take it down.
My headphones.
You know, for me, the action is the juice. Amen.
It's a frightening sound. It's lightning, it's thunderclouds. This time, we make the demons drown. Heed a stampede, ears to the ground. Cold Slither, 5th go round. The action is the juice. We are strapped in, got our last laugh in.
God damn it! Marriage disengaging! I knew it! Shit! God damn it, Maverick!
Talk to me, Goose. Monstar to you silver hawks, I'm the truth. On fire, the only way we jumping through hoops. We never tire, our rubber never meets the road. Sire, your empire will expire. Know your role, you get royal flushed straight down the commode. I know an inch of time can't be bought with an inch of gold. The pressure's mounting. I'm the oldest, but the dopest, the Appalachian Mountain. Salaciously shouting, still stay low-key, leisure scouting. My bottled up anger explodes, flows like a Venetian fountain. Let's get dirty. Step into this hog pen. I'm Amity's shark fin. Calamity unhinged, covered in sin. Where to begin? At this time, I would like to say rest in peace, Vin. It's time for a Cold Slither covenant win. Old bitter bastards, producer and rapper touching your chin. I'm Buffalo Bill, I'll make a cover for my barbecue grill out of your skin. How much more dramatic can I make these? I'm sorry, Dust.
There we go. Bro, I'm Buffalo Bill. I'll make a cover for my barbecue grill out of your skin.
You know how much I love those dramatic intros. I'm sorry, Dust.
Dust loves it. He loves it. Dust is not happy about the intros.
I guess we could talk later about,
Yeah. Shout out to everybody who liked it so far.
What our plans were.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. That's a nice. Hey, Chris, if you want to come in here, let me know, man. I'll send you the fucking link, man. But anybody that wants to hang out with us, just let me fucking know, man. But all right, that was the over dramatic. Action is the juice.
Intro.
Do you want to explain? You're the man behind that, so if you want to give a little quick talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I actually that sample. I usually get to do the intros because, I'm part of the team too. And so that is from Dracula. It's one of the themes from the movie
Bram Stoker's Dracula from '91.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I if you've obviously followed our stuff, I like the dramatic strings, no drums, rapping over fucking classical music style fucking shit.
No drums.
So I wanted to make it, obviously the bars are the bars, and I wanted to at the end, throw in there that I know that the minute
It's basically him saying, like, I want to just show off without Dust.
Yeah. The minute I send this to Dust, I know he's gonna hate it, but I can just lean on. I get to do the intro, bro. I get to do the intro.
I didn't like it, but that's a team. Yeah, that's what you guys do. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's up there with his normal. I mean, it's not the shit you did over fucking the Kingpin joint. But hey, you can't always strike lightning twice. But, and there was going to be a little skit after it, but I wanted to keep it a little bit more serious. So I was going to be me ranting at him and screaming at him for this perfect intro, and then that was going to be a skit that was going to go into. All right, so next up.
By the dip.
By the dip. Let me know out there if the audio was okay. Guys, I know I like to get a little crazy make things too loud, so just let me know. I will bring it down a little bit. By the Dip was the first single, and I think it was the first track or beat I sent you that started this. Yeah. I made the beat when I had COVID.
March. Yeah.
I had COVID in January.
Yeah.
No, this is January. This is when I had had COVID in January. I made the COVID beat tape.
A lot of those are on here.
This is part of the COVID beat tape, and the sample is really cool because if you guys know Gotcha Man, aka Battle of the Planets, G-Force, I took it off the soundtrack for the Gotcha Man soundtrack, season 1. So I found the sample, and then I had a great little horn. The sample continued later with a little bit of horn for another couple of bars, so we made that the hook, and I took the dirtiest drums I could find, which is Substitution. It's a breakbeat. Everybody, it's a well-known breakbeat. I made the drum sample through the SP1200 app. Someone recreated the SP1200 on an app, and it's 8-bit, and it sounds raw and rough. And I did the drum break on there, and then I transferred it over, and I did it with that. So enough of me talking about the logistics on my side, but here goes By the Dip. Why am I
Planet of the Apes sample?
Yeah. Get your checklist out, people. Dramatic cinematic intro.
Dramatic intro.
Ape sample. Wrestling. Oh,
Globulus.
It's all here. It's all here, people. We got it for you. For a limited time only.
Gotcha, bitch.
By the dip. By the dip.
Open up, please.
I'm so glad you could come. Sir, he's over here. Bright eyes. Show him. Go ahead, do your trick. Speak. Go on, speak again.
What has been need not always be talking, believing about half of what you see. Everyone's a good sailor on a calm sea, motion in the ocean, the dead kids playing B. This is war, theater, Pacific shit, flown rage, stone age, horrific, Neolithic shit. You're the type I don't get into specifics with. I'm a Brillo pad, you the shit I do my dishes with. You illiterate, a little bitch. John Jacob, Jingle, I'm a Schmidt, little shits, I'm sick of it. I pickle rappers for the rick of it. Velociraptor scribbled chapters, but never bitten shit. I know magician's code, how to treat a trick. You get pimp slapped by boom bap, how we treat a trick. Y'all can fondle balls and eat a dick. Bet the old man fired a frying pan by the dip. Haskill, Dustmightz back once again. He's the beat, I'm the pen. Never break, seldom bend. Haskill, Dustmightz back once again. He's the beat, I'm the pen. Drums and bars to 10. Haskill, Dustmightz back once again. He's the beat, I'm the pen. Music tends to condescend. Haskill, Dustmightz back once again. He's the beat, I'm the pen. Let's do it, say when. I'm an egghead with a broken yoke, but I'm the goat at spoken quotes to let the signal smoke. Your music's an abysmal joke, not afraid to lose it. Knievel the way I go for broke, never falling for the okie doke. Find me on Mount Olympus, fired up blinging thunderbolts. In the machine, I'm a fucking ghost. Let's keep it real. All you do is boo and float. Spitting fiction, pope. Witty writtens, you dig it the most. Slacks, top hat, sport coat, and a cloak. To the vest, I'm keeping it close. Giving a toast higher than Whitney singing the coke. Haskill, Dustmightz back once again. He's the beat, I'm the pen.
Whoa, did you say
Haskill,
Whitney as high as Whitney singing on coke?
Yep.
Bars to 10.
Hold on, did you say that? Okay, that's the
beat,
first time I caught
pen.
that.
Music tends to condescend. Haskill, Dustmightz back once again. He's the beat, I'm the pen. Let's do it, say when.
All right, longer. Let's do it. Say when.
Dude, I just caught that.
Good, I'm doing my job.
I've been listening to this track since like February, and I just caught that. Wow.
Good, then I'm doing my job.
Yeah. How many times do I have to email you or text you? What does this mean? what is that reference? I get some of them, but what am I missing here? And I'm like, oh, okay. You're younger than me. There's no Bob Barker references. Wow, so that was By the Dip, people.
Yeah, shout out to Stuart, Rob, Chris. Thank you guys for
Yeah, man. Stuart's here hanging with us. Rob, Chris, Haskell, Ralph, the Vendettas in here.
Yep. Oh, yep. Ralph's still in here. Yep.
Yeah, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so By the Dip, it's I'm not going to sit up here and act like there's some big meaning to it, but By the Dip is a stock quote that you buy the stocks when they're at their cheapest. And so I thought that was kind of a clever thing, like, you're buying Cold Slither, we just keep putting these out and putting them out and putting them out.
Especially that we started this before the infamous dip in the economy. So,
Yeah.
So By the Dip.
Also, the last single from Last Laugh had Dust's name in the hook, and I thought it was funny if I could do it again because Dust doesn't like it, and when I say his name, so it's like, all right, let's do another one with your name in the hook.
It wasn't just the hook; it was in the fucking title of the song on the last one, and it was the last song of the album, but it was the first thing we released. Shout to the Ireland tapes.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
No, it's still fucking dope, man. It's dope, man. So By the Dip, pretty much the first track that we worked on for this album, and what a better place to put it than track one. First single, too. Not that single matters anymore, but, first single. So let me make sure this playlist is good because my fingers were fucking around with it.
Yeah, we
Next
got
up,
Kill Conversation. Also, this is the first time Dust has heard this. I have already started motions to do a video for this.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Was this single 3?
I think so. I got a really, really cool idea. The dude who shot the Dustmightz will concur is all in. The guy who did the The X-Men video one is gonna do it too, and so we have a really fun idea for this song. So,
dude, yeah, man, just get you guys together, buy a couple beers, and just fuck around a little bit, man. Let's get some content video-wise out there.
This one's gonna be fun.
I'm tired of doing the 3 o'clock in the morning drunken dust edits. Bad. Exactly, yeah. I'm jacking this edits. But the impetus video is pretty fucking dope. I'm just gonna say.
We're gonna do that too. I have a whole idea. It's gonna go along with the YouTube channel and stuff. So, Kill Conversation, track 3.
Kill Conversation, people. Track 3. That's what he said.
A walking disaster. You see, I kill conversation when I walk into the room, because when I walk in, people have to stop and look and say, oh, look, there's the snake. What's going on with him? Where's he headed?
I'm the X Factor, strong guy. Bebop leaves you hog-tied. Baxter Stockman, this nerd's fly. I totally recall Mars bars where I pop eyes. Let's do this. I'm Brutus to weak-kneed wimpy sea hags and sweet peas. I simply leave your family screaming Richie. Motherfucker, come and get me. Welcome to hell, the heat's free. Dr. Mindbender both built and released me. Cobra Law Records ain't never about no peace treaties. It's the septic, electric, sheep dreams. Create clean rhyme scheme, hygiene. You know me for the team, I am high beam. If there is beef, motherfucker, I am Kobe Bean. Eye for an eye, nobody slides. I stomp mud holes and walk them dry. I am not the guy to try and size. With pride, I can hurt your pride. You decide, we get one ride. Everybody dies. It ends in brown leaves and gray skies. Gentlemen leagues that bind ties. That's the prize. Eye for an eye, nobody slides. I'm the X Factor, multiple man. I'll bruise and batter you, them, your mans, and your multiple stands. You get E-Honda'd, cue a bathhouse fans in multiple hands. Fuck your stunts, I ain't Jackie Chan. You can bet we never tuck or rush our plans. I'm Smuckers to you suckers, put you in a jam. Give motherfuckers summer suntans like Son of Sam. On my porch like get off my land. Shooters shoot, Yosemite, I'm rootin' toot. I give the boot like Scoot, scurry, skedaddle, scram before the bars blam. And I leave you like Lieutenant Dan. Eye for an eye, nobody slides. I stomp mud holes and walk them dry. I am not the guy to try and size. With pride, I can hurt your pride. You decide, we get one ride. Everybody dies. It ends in brown leaves and gray skies. Gentlemen leagues that bind ties. That's the prize. Eye for an eye, nobody slides.
Dustmightz dramatic outro.
Yeah. See, look, you get this aspect.
Woo.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Woo.
That's a good one.
Yeah, me and Ralphie were talking this weekend, and it's that I just bit into a lemon face. When you hear the beat, it's going, you're like...
Fucking Jon Snow. Whenever Jon Snow is talking.
You got that... Like, we just look at each other like, if you got two guys doing this, you know that shit's hard.
It's the bruv face. It's the me and my cousin. Like,
it's like, oh, did you hear that fucking drums? Did you hear that fucking... What I love about that sample is like that.
Dude, it sounds like
so
a Twilight
sinister.
Zone. It sounds like a Twilight Zone, like if you listen to the, like I'm a geek for the Twilight Zone, so I have all the music.
No,
on,
really?
Yeah.
Do we have any samples for the Twilight Zone?
Yeah, I know, right? That's what we're missing.
Fuck, checklist is fucked. All right, it's not coming out tomorrow. Back to the drawing board.
It has that vibe, and I remember when you played it for me the first time, I was just like, yo, this is...
Dude, I was like, yo, you need to let this rock at the end. It is so that... And then the drums are like very marching. Hard as fuck.
So the next one is actually the last song to make the record. Tangiers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I know we have to start picking it up. You got to get out of here.
Yeah, we're fine. You're fine.
But this was actually one of the last records.
The one that completed the record. We were one song short, and this was the one. And it's funny because the last song that we did ends up being the fourth song on the record because of how and this was Dust's call, and I think this is great.
Yeah, there's no hook, people.
Nope.
No hook, no real hook.
Which shouldn't surprise anyone.
But the way when you listen to the beat and see how the beat flows, you get why, and it works out. I think this works out geniusly.
So do I. I think it's great.
Just think early Wu-Tang, Muggs, 91 type dirty, filthy shit. That's what we're doing here, all right? So, the Tangiers, people. Tangiers. Oh, man, I love it.
I'm not sure yet, but but you know what I want you to do? Who's this guy? You know what I want you to do? Get a couple of guys to dig a hole in the desert, then let them show you where it's at.
We a ragtag crew of motley desperados, warriors, keep the 5 fingers clanging bottles. Who will walk the plank, chippy looking for volunteers. We Nicky and Frank at the Tangiers. I steered clear of mutineers. I've been painting this year. You didn't know I Van Gogh? We play it by ear. I'm that asshole yelling, let's go at a live show. I'm having a good year. Cobra Law, rolling like Goodyear. 10 toes down, showing we stood here. Peak pencil, lead is rapping.
Look at these idiots snapping their necks.
You couldn't register if you was a cashier. I'm the beach, holding the bash here. It's the speech, upholding the class here. Eat the weak, bleak system of class here. Keep wind free sheets when free drinks pass here.
But you know what I want you to do? Who's this guy? You know what I want you to do? Get a couple of guys to dig a hole in the desert, then let them show you where it's at.
God days, zippity-doo. I'm a prick to you pin cushions. What the fuck you gon' do? Tail tuck turning for Timbuktu. $10 says you don't make it to Kalamazoo. Ever since I left the nest unchecked, this cuckoo's flew. Forgot the past for present tense. Now where'd I leave that loose and screw? Skip 97 summer school and listen to Woo. I might have gone askew. I might have bitten off more than I can chew. I might have slighted the view from the pew. I might have lost sight of who's a minion and who's grew. Cue the chaos to ensue. Dust and I are tight like Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Lay the smack down on all you candy-ass Rudy Poos. Your dues are due. I ain't new, been true since True was yelling hootie-hoo. I'm hot, I'm hoodie in the jacuzzi mood. Floozies are including nudes. I'm a motherfucking doozy dude. Fuck it, am I right?
Yeah.
That's a fun one. That's a fun one, man.
Dude, I told you, when you said that, I said, leave that in there.
Yeah.
At the end,
yeah,
you
that
know?
was me just sending it to Dust, just like, hey, because we send him back and forth and we're working on the levels and shit. And he goes, hey, that shit you said at the end, leave it in.
Leave it in there. Don't fuck with it. Just leave it alone.
All right.
You know, it's so awesome that was the last fucking track.
Yeah.
He did something on something, and I didn't like it, and I was like, yo, try it over this. And it was a newer beat that I did. It wasn't part of the beats that I sent him, and it was way different. I think this track is way different than we were doing in there.
Yeah.
So it's a cool palate cleanser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the record. You know what I mean? It really is, especially going this quick. Dude, we were not even, it hits hard as fuck.
That is. That's a good, that's
man. All right, next up.
The interlude, Drowning.
Oh, the first interlude. You know how we like our interludes, our skits. Some people call them skits, interludes. We try to keep it kind of like album oriented, and I think this is definitely.
I sent this to you saying this should be an interlude, and then you responded back, "That's the album's name, Drowning Demons." You called it. Like we didn't have a name. We didn't even have a name for the album. The album we didn't have a name yet. We were still kicking shit around, and then when I sent you that. You were like, yo, this is a powerful. It's a wrestling promo, obviously, but like,
yeah. I was like, yo, the year we just had, both of us. This is it. This is it.
Like, shout out to Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston's a wrestler. The dude does incredible promos, and this was a very emotional. Wrestling is the best when it feels real. and the dude is a old school New York. He's our age, like he just is a real motherfucker. And he cut this promo, and I was just like, dude, that's got to go over one of Dust's beats. Like it just fits. And then
I think I sent you like I started the night out like with 3 different tracks that I was gonna put on there. I sent you 1, sent you 2. I was like, forget those. This is it. Yeah. Just forget the ones I send you. This is definitely it, and this is the one we got. So this is called "Drowning Demons," the interlude. Number 1.
Trying to drown my demons again, but they know how to swim, folks. I don't know how I'm gonna act. I don't even know the rules of this. But what I do know is, you brought me back to a place where I'm drinking. You bring me back to a place where I'm not calling anybody. You brought me back to a place where I sit in a dark room and I just think bad thoughts. And then I start feeling like a kid again. And I feel like I don't deserve this. And I feel like things are not going my way. I don't know where I'm at mentally. I am terrified of what I'm gonna do to you. I'm terrified of what I'm gonna do to the rest of you. You guys don't understand, this is not funny to me, this is not a game to me. I hurt people, I've hurt people my whole life. And now you're bringing this back. You're bringing this demon back. Everything is, I'm losing everything because you are bringing this back. I drink to drown my demons, but they know how to swim.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, it really is, man. It's a great way to like end Act 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, interlude brought to you by Jameson.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's funny though because like it's like we don't usually do back-to-back hosts of their albums, and then that interlude's kind of like, yo, you're bringing this demon back. Like I gotta do it. Like this is like something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, it definitely explain to them like what was your thought pattern. You know, like picking this shit out. That's why we do this here. It's not just playing the album. It's kind of like giving you guys like an insight of what and how what it was to create this.
You know, it's just the metaphor aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
not me. Not me.
He's obviously referring
drowning
to
demons.
He's obviously referring to wrestling. You know what I'm saying? But you could use the same metaphor for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I wasn't getting that at all, like wrestling wise. I just thought this dude was like having issues, and you know what I mean?
Right,
like,
exactly, which is
like,
why
I
works,
definitely
you know what I'm saying?
felt why. That's why I said this is incredible because this has been like my past year.
It's
you know
emotional.
What I mean?
It's
without a doubt, without a doubt.
For sure.
And I was like, oh yeah, you remember that fucking beat that I sent you? That was like a great intro type beat. You know, I think that was on the Easter tape. See, this is how I make beats now. They're like seasonal.
Yeah.
And seasonal and holidays. If it's around a holiday I have off, that folder's the Christmas beat tape or this thing or that thing or like the
or Dust will send me a beat and then like a month later I'll rap to it finally. And then I'll be like, yo, I just laid something down to fucking Toxic Thursday.
Toxic Thursday, yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Well, the Toxic Thursday is probably a bad day at work, or if I was drinking on a work night. That's what you got to watch out for. You know what I mean? When I'm working, those are the beats that are like, oh. But yeah, hey, shout out to everybody that's joining us right now,
thank
and
you, for real.
Everybody that's going to watch us later on.
Yeah.
Thank you, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. We had a lot of fun putting this project together, a lot of emotion, a lot of demons. Where the name went into this. So yes. So next up, we have the only feature on the album.
Yes, and shout out to B Dunn. You know, he's been part of the camp for a while.
I asked him to be on tonight. He's a little under the weather, so, you know, he couldn't make it tonight. So, or this afternoon tonight.
But, yeah, shout out to him. That's Confusion's brother, and he's been down with the team for a while. And you and him have a project coming out, too. So I thought it was fitting. We weren't going to do any features. That's, you know, in all transparency.
That's kind of like our thing now. We don't want to, you know.
Listen, because, you know, not to air dirty laundry, but we put a lot of eggs in a couple dudes' baskets and wanted to, Rated and Otis and tried to make certain MCs a bigger part of the camp, and it didn't work out. So
yeah,
fuck it.
People come and go. People come and go.
That's Dust and I were I'm not but there are be done confusion, like there's dudes nonsense, like there's dudes that we still fuck with, and like I said, Dunn's been done confusion. They've been down down since day one.
Yeah.
But we were gonna do this no features, but since you and Dunn have an album coming out, we thought it was a
it's
perfect
a little
collab,
project coming out. The Happening.
And he killed it. He killed it on this one. I have a really cool, and Dunn is down here in SoCal, like in San Diego area, and I have an idea for a video for this too. So him and I, before he moves back to the East Coast, I think we're gonna try to
Oh, he's moving back to the East?
Yeah, in 1 year. He has 1
Oh,
year.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So him and I have something that's called The Happening. I don't know. There's no release date yet, but there is a single out right. I think 2 singles out now. A couple tracks out there right now. So go check those out. And this is The Sunken Place, which was odd. The sample.
It's an interesting beat as well.
Yeah, and it was funny. I sent it to you, and it's like, I got B Done on. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, I just reached out to him.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the quickest tracks that we got back, or I got back, that was completed from you working with someone else. You know what I mean?
For
It's
sure.
like
he was
quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Quick turnaround.
For sure.
And that's what you want.
Yeah.
Where is the original sample from in the beginning? The vocal sample.
Get Out. It's the movie Get Out.
Get Out.
It's what's his face? Jordan Peele. Us, Get Out.
Okay.
Incredible.
Haven't seen
films.
It sounds like Sigourney Weaver in the beginning. Is that Sigourney Weaver? It sounds like Sigourney Weaver.
I forget what her name is, but it's too much to explain.
All right, whatever. So the tracks. All right, here we go, people.
You can't look it over. You're paralyzed. Now, sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Cold Slither doesn't release records, they escape. Dust is the beat, shepherd me, herding snakes. High and burning late, piecing pizzas through the pearly gates. Please let the surgeon bake. Eddie and Nate, they drink. Here's the deal, I broke the seal. Welcome to Watergate. Blame the pandemic for why Cannon fodder sank. I've been planning on seeing you saunter down the plank. Y'all bars sound like pranks. An album full of spam calls, cranking yanks. I erupt, Mr. Lava Man, Shabba ranks. Fuck, it's Mr. Lover Man, my mind is shooting blanks. On time but late, probably at the Hatteran Head Tea Party in the sunken place. My nose is dirty but on base, it's always safe. My child lines are prison shanks, that's my time, thanks.
One exits, another enters. No beginners, but only time for us winners. No fender benders for these MC indie defenders. Staying focused, shivers of cold to those pretenders. Cause we bring the embers, the heat from the verses. Sprinkle on top this beat, others become worthless. Don't get nervous, but you better stay vigilant. Cause my temperament is dangerous and permanent. On and off of it, like Banner to the Hulk. Use all my resources and go bananas, I'm so devout. I invoke more passion when I feel paralyzed. Sunken into the floor, my eyes spread wide. But recognize this, they're not open due to the fear. Cause I see truth no one else could even compare. So I stare off in the distance and see beyond existence. There's no admittance, so you better seek your own repentance.
Now you're in the sunken place.
Yeah, no hook either. That was great. I like how one MC's out, and I like how like B started his verse was like one exits, another enters.
Right.
Like it
And
just came right in.
That's part of the idea I have for a video. If we can pull it off, is going to be really cool.
Yeah. All right. So you said the whole verse came from wanting to use I'm the Mad Hatter, the hair, the tea part, and the sunken place. All right.
Yes,
all
because,
right. I get
because in that movie she's clicking a tea cup. and she has like poisoned the dude, and he's like,
hey guys, Alice in Wonderland, check it off. It's done. White Rabbit, the whole 9. The fucking centipede guy. Yeah. That one. Just check it off. They got the checklist over.
Yeah,
By the way,
I'm pretty predictable, man.
Dude, it's fun, man. It's fun,
yeah.
man. Yeah, that's a fucking dope
That's a
track,
fun
man.
track.
That's another fucking lemon in your mouth beat, you know?
Yep.
Next up, we have
Succulent.
Oh, Succulent Chinese Meal. Your internet started roboting on you there, but
Oh, mine? Am I good?
yeah, you're good. You're good. Not right now. You're good. So, Succulent Chinese Meal. What can I say about this track? It was part of the Christmas beat tape. The fucking beat is so hard as fuck. You passed 3 different times on it. I don't know how I can rhyme on it. I put it in a different folder to shop it to other people. Then he sends me it back months later. Oh, yeah, I'm using that beat. Whoa, what do you mean? I just sent it to Jadakiss. All right. Let me tell Jada he can't use it on his new album, and you could use it here.
And it's funny because this whole thing came about where the front end sample is a viral kind of YouTube funny thing about a guy in Australia who would go to restaurants and dine and ditch, basically. And he became like notorious, and so this was him getting arrested at a Chinese restaurant, and then he was being super dramatic, talking about the cops were grabbing his dick, and he was like, "Why are you arresting me? I'm just having a succulent Chinese meal." And Pumps, my boy Pumps, who I do my wrestling show with, sent me this clip like 5 months ago, and he went, "Huh?
You do a wrestling show?
Yeah, I do a wrestling
Where's that show? This is where we do the plug. I'm trying to give you a plug.
Right. Well, it's on the Illuminati, but things might be changing. Anyway, I can't get into that right now.
All right. Realm of Collectors?
Free agent. So he sent me this clip, and
There's
he
dust
went,
on my mic.
And he sent me this clip, and he said, basically, you won't use this on an album. Like challenging.
Oh, he challenged you.
Yeah, he challenged me, and I never seen it. And he goes, you won't use succulent Chinese meal in a rap or something like that, right? And I went, all right, that's it. Then I built this whole thing around the phrase succulent Chinese meal.
And I got to tell you right now, he does this over a beat that was just like, when I made this beat, I was thinking Silent Night, Deadly Night. It was Christmas. I was alone.
My dad was the
mad.
broadcaster on that show, by the way.
I know. We had that conversation because I used that video for it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it just reminded me of, it was Christmas and I wanted to do a slasher beat. And it was like, how hard this fucking beat is. And I thought he would be like, yeah, right away, this is dope. I don't know.
Passed on it 3 times.
I don't know if I can make it work and blah, blah, blah. So it took a yucky, succulent Chinese meal coming in to make it work. But without further ado, we have succulent Chinese meal. One of our more, not super playful, but non-hard-edged tracks on the album. Would you say? You know what I mean?
Yes, and also on this album, which I've liked to do as well, which I did it more on this record, is because this is also, we're so deep in the game, and I like to challenge myself in terms of the way I write. So like now, a lot of the things that I do, like I think of movie quotes, like where Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious, like, this is Brazil. So I'm like, oh, well, succulent Chinese meal, this is Brazil. It would be funnier instead of me saying it to like Richie, you know what I'm saying?
I said Brazil. Oh, fuck, I meant.
Yeah, right. So on this album, I have a lot of more movie quotes finishing
your rhymes.
My rhymes.
Yeah, which I thought was pretty cool when you did it with the Thanos shit and all that. So all right. With further ado, the succulent Chinese meal. Is that the name of the name?
Yeah.
It's called the Succulent Place. Oh, wrong. Oh, yeesh. Ooh, 4:30. Day drinking. Yikes.
Gentlemen, this is
I gotta pee.
Democracy Manifest.
I remember when you sent me this, you're like, what
Have
the
a look
fuck
at
is
the
this
headlock
in
here.
front?
See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. Why did you do this to me? But what is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
For real, I give a fuck how you feel. You suck at this. In fact, your bucket list is sucking dicks. I was chill until you interrupted my succulent Chinese meal. We may be over the hill, but you can and will still get killed by these heels. Ran over by these wheels, arms out, cocky, cock diesel like this is Brazil. Grandstanding in the Grand Canyon like Chris Canyon. Who better than Haskill? Nobody. For the dinero, I know Bobby. Fuck, I meant De Niro. I'm so sorry, so candid. You get lambasted, express elevated to hell in a handbasket. Fat bastards get gastric. Rappers get gaslit, psychological matches on caskets. I've had it, I'm rabid. Y'all heads are cabbage. Overly enthusiastic, then get beat by a small package. Lap dance rap always starts ass backwards. I'm callous, I'm savage. I'll make you turn the page if you Diamond Dallas. Cadence, phonetics, and bars balance. Dustin, I, Taker, and Hogan, the gravest challenge.
Straight out of summoning snakes. Gotta do what it takes. Gotta raise the stakes when you're summoning snakes. What are you doing? Damn it, Mike. Quit doing the cutaways to the snakes. Alright, I want you to stick to the close-up of me. I thought maybe we should eventually get to the snake. Why don't you turn that telephone cord that I'm playing with, obviously like a snake, into some sort of snake?
I was wondering why you couldn't just actually summon the snake in the video instead of having me do that with the phone.
I don't have time to watch a video that I haven't made yet to learn how to summon snakes, which I don't know how to do.
Where'd the beat go? This is the old version, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna change that.
We're gonna change that. This is the old version. Yeah. Dude, how haunting is that fucking beat, man?
Yeah,
that's
fresh.
Fucking. Let's start scoring movies, people.
It also allowed me to say your bucket list is sucking dicks.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking dope too, man. Dude, you came with it also like it started out like, okay, this is funny, and then there's some of the shit that you were saying, I was like, he's angry, man. This is where I wanted this beat to go. You know what I mean? I didn't want no yuck shit. I just wanted you to go in on something or somebody or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that fucking bam 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 da 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 dum. Oh, fucking good shit, man. Good shit.
Impetuous.
I'm not mad at that. Impetuous, second single on the album.
Yes.
This is something that came later too. This is one of the later tracks. This beat for me was after I ran through Peaky Blinders in a week and a half, and the beat just reminded me of the show. So I found the sample, made the drums. The sample is not super clean. It comes from a VHS rip from a movie, but I'm not telling you. It is what it is, and I cleaned it the best I can. So Impetuous, here we go, and the return of a G.I. Joe sample for Cold Slither, who's a group that was G.I. Joe based. We finally come back to a G.I. Joe sample.
Could you imagine if every album we just had G.I. Joe samples on?
We should have at least one or two.
I know, but
maybe one or two.
This is how this works.
All right, Richie, whatever the fuck his name is he on the list? All right. Richie's on the list. You're lucky.
Impetuous.
Oh.
Shout out to Burgess Meredith.
He's not on the fucking list. I know he can't be. Oh fuck, he is on the list.
The Joes are escaping. We must destroy them.
You will find that Cobra lies prepared to handle all contingencies, my impetuous friend.
I don't give a fuck if I'm on your playlist. I am the scalpel of Dr. Zaius. Of course, Nate would say this. Fantastic, sarcastic, sadist. We made some changes, time flies. Cobra Law been fine since cut ties with Otis and raided. Haskill is heinous. Yellow
Let it go, bro.
tracksuit, death game dangerous. Dumb fucks get nunchucks, things strangest. Honey, this flipped lid shrunk kids. Rick Moranis, fuck, I meant Rick Moranis. A god in Oz, this ain't Kansas. This outlandish, stiff upper lips. Get this knuckle sandwich. The unequipped get stitched and bandaged. You staring at Henry Aaron throwing hammers. Venomous, calculated or impetuous. You will never get the best of us. Incredulous, disingenuous, dismemberments. Venomous, calculated or impetuous. Venomous, calculated or impetuous. You will never get the best of us. Incredulous, disingenuous, dismemberments. Venomous, calculated or impetuous. From the start it's been Dustin Nathan. Cobra Law's heart foundation, hitman and anvil. I'm still a handful. I like my eggs over easy and my brain scrambled. I stay talking smacking all black like John Cash and Jerry Glanville. You bark but your bars doggy paddle. My bars swim the English Channel. You took the plunge. You can't be stunned if the demons drown you. Madness all around you. Soak it up in the chapel dust. Sistine 16s, the fingers touch. I have overlooked island bluffs. Can't ever see enough, so I don't overlook bluffs. The matter is crux, the position is juxt. I'm getting when done fixing capacitor flux. Venomous, calculated or impetuous. You will never get the best of us. Incredulous, disingenuous, dismemberments. Venomous, calculated or impetuous. Venomous, calculated or impetuous. You will never get the best of us. Incredulous, disingenuous, dismemberments. Venomous, calculated or...
You're going soft.
My bad, fat fingered.
That's alright.
Fuck that one up.
That's alright.
Fuck that fucking... all right, we're out, people. We're done. I'm done with this. Yeah, I fucked up. Who's over there? Who the fuck is over there?
We got the skit next.
Oh, man, I feel like we got to do the song over again. No, we don't. All right, skit 2. Sorry, guys, I fucked up that outro.
That's all right.
Fat fingered it. Little phone. Little phone.
Little phone.
Let me get.
Oh, this is the same wrestler from the first
wrestler,
one.
Yep. Who happened to cut? I saw another promo after that, and I was like, well, let's just.
It fits
keep it in
perfectly.
the same wheelhouse.
It fits perfectly. And I think I flipped it where I kind of like where I blended in the beat the first one or whatnot. Yeah. I kind of like flipped the way we did it, and here we go. Second and last interlude on the album, which is weird for us. This is like 9. We got to fill 20 tracks, 25 interludes.
The interlude tape.
Let me gather.
The interlude album.
I learned a long time ago in this life, you never lose.
He just ran out to say, babe, just give me 20 more minutes.
I've been
Please,
doing
babe.
this for a very long time. I'm not going to say the year, the number, all that jazz, because that's just pitiful to say, in my opinion. My humble opinion. But, I have nothing else in this life that I love doing. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going until the wheels fall off, because I have nothing else but this. I chose to have nothing else but this. But, I'm not stopping. I'm gonna learn and move forward. That's all I can do.
He's right now. Dust is drunk. I'm trying to get this over with real quick. Just give me 10 minutes.
Soft in your old age.
He's like, I'm telling you, I promise, I'll be right back. It's almost done, babe. Babe, it's almost done. It's almost done. It's almost done. All right, without further ado, he's going to be back real quick. We need to get through this. So that was the second interlude. It kind of like really puts this record together. It's like Act 3, and this is like getting towards the end of the record right now. So the next one is called Taps. You may, if you're a super nerd, you'll recognize the sample at the beginning. So I'm gonna play that right now.
Negotiations are terminated.
I gotta rewind it. Fat finger rewind.
Soft in your old age. Negotiations are terminated. I'm still faster than you.
I went ahead with taps just to save you time.
Let's find out.
I cure depression with rapping, verbal Zoloft. Fuck a wave, I'm the Kraken, get your boat tossed. The boss, the captain, Cobra Law's horse. Kayfabe to my grave, Nikita Koloff. I get the coats off, like Houdini gets the ropes off, but can't shake the dope off. I shine when the line's crossed, cut from a cloth that Los Angeles lost. The cost of making me cross is bandaging guys. Solo never tell me the odds. Ribs touching for attention, I'm starved. No, it's Ninja Turtles in machismo when I'm oozing these bars. It's caps for you. I see the need to tap in you. I work the knee and give a dragon screw. Then a figure four, then I give a woo. Cobra Law is family, Minnesota wrecking crew. We paid our dues, not obeying the rules. I'm inevitable, drop of the other shoe. I'm reputable, leave you a vegetable. Birthed in scorched earth, flame everybody next to you. I cure depression with rapping, verbal Lexapro. I guillotine MCs, you the next to go. I break hearts and stop the show. I eat, treat beats like Fallujah, bro. It's nothing that you didn't know. It ain't bubblegum when this GI gives you Bazooka Joe. Inside resides Heckle, Jekyll, and Hyde. Cobra Law till I die, you just dip a toe. God damn it, every verse is a gambit. Remy LeBeau, quick pro quo. Deliver this deliverance, twin banjos. If I plateaued, blame the booze and the blow. It's caps for you. I see the need to tap in you. I work the knee and give a dragon screw. Then a figure four, then I give a woo. Cobra Law is family, Minnesota wrecking crew. We paid our dues, not obeying the rules. I'm inevitable, drop of the other shoe. I'm reputable, leave you a vegetable. Birthed in scorched earth, flame everybody next to you.
Yeah, we're rapping.
This album goes hard in the paint. Hard in the paint.
Yeah,
What's up, Beansy?
Not much, not much.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, no.
Taking time out of your Sunday, man.
Yeah, I'm all by myself. My girl's away, so
Nice.
time to get down with the boys. I love the fucking Kingston cuts. That dude can cut a promo.
I'm telling you, man. If that dude could cut a promo and maybe hit the gym a little bit, he'd be fucking the biggest star in wrestling.
Yeah, I just think he's got a lot going on upstairs. I don't think he's
for sure. But that's why he's so great at the same
right.
time.
No,
You know
he's a
what I'm
real
saying?
dude.
See, when I heard the promo, I'm thinking about like who it was. I was like thinking, is this? I was thinking like just wrestlers that I remember that had mental issues. Is this Sid Vicious? I was like, is this Sid Vicious? Is this guy? I'm thinking like old school shit. So, but I definitely think it fits. It fits where our mentals were this past year when trying to make this project. I really do, honestly. Not on that edge, but enough where we were both going through some mental shit, whether our personal life and whatever we were going through. You know what I mean? So it's just like
No, absolutely. I just feel like this album is a lot harder than some of you guys' earlier stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's fucking amazing.
Well, it's funny because this next song, that's a great comment, Chris.
Fucking Chris, man. That's a t-shirt. You're a fucking asshole. And Ralph was like, and you win the comment thread. Wow.
It's funny because this next song was the song that Dust and I had the most opposite ideas of how it should end up.
Yeah.
Yell Shark.
The track is called Yell Shark.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about what I wanted to do afterwards.
Yeah, let's play it and then we'll,
All right. Another one of the more chilled out, sensible tracks on the album. Yell Shark.
Martin, it's all psychological. You yell Barry.
Jaw sample. Jaw, check it out.
Oh, he said he's having Phil Shark fin in the intro. Call back.
On the 4th of July.
Yeah, song begins. Pen produced paragraphs where the villains probably win. Thorough from sternum to stem, I'm top shelf, you're not felt. Bars in the bargain bin. I tip the fedora brim, flash the mugshot grin. I got some rap fat to trim. Trophy case filled brim, sharp teeth and fins. I find them for 3, but catch and kill them for 10. Don't get me wrong, no time to pretend. I wrote this on the whim. I'm over you alls like the Godwins and Hillbilly Jim. Neil and Buzz get the pub, but credit the rub to John Glenn. Faux pas bars, foes show no balls. Y'all sonically kin if we assemble avenge. Patience is thin, it's hard to keep the credit cards and the carbs ironically slim.
You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous. People go swimming anyway. You knew all those things. Still, my boy is dead now.
I've been to WrestleMania 5 times, and many men wish death upon me, but I ain't 5 dimes. Third person has skill as a surgeon. I am prime time, bars and blow. I refine lines. If the mic's on, I'm Mike Bonds, a bad boy, and it'll take more than J-Lo shots in a club and a convoy to take my shine. Beta Ray Bill bars, hammer time. I can hunt anything that bleeds, and you crooning rappers do it once a month. It'll be a breeze. I'm a cobra lion in the reeds, ready to strike composers that sound like they can't even read. The method when I oblige is all I need. Let me bring you up to speed. Fruits are deeds, words are leaves, skipping the work to overexert for dessert the disease.
You knew there was a shark out there. You knew it was dangerous. People go swimming anyway. You knew all those things. And still, my boy is dead now.
Shark! Yo, I should. At the end, I'm gonna go, yo, shark, 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 shark.
How do you stop something?
Whoa.
We're running up against some time here, but Dust really wanted.
I wanted the hook on that track. I wanted the hook
really bad. And
not a sample. I wanted the hook.
Yeah, he wanted it bad, and he wanted to go doom. Doom, doom,
something,
yo,
something,
shark!
something, something. Yo, shark! Yo, shark! With the horns. Go with the horns. Doom. Nate. Da 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 do. Yo, shark! Da 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 da. Yo, shark! Come on, guys.
I couldn't put it together. I couldn't. It couldn't.
Yo, shark! Well, that's the name. Beans. I'm sorry. What's up, dude?
The horns were heavy in that track.
Oh, that's a tough. I've had this record for a long time, and I wanted to sample it years ago, and I just sampled it now. And I guess a well-known rapper used 2 bars of my 16 bars that I use. So, not to get into anything there, but all right.
Next up, follow the buzzards.
We going all the way through here, guys, dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah,
right.
we can play the last one. That's fine.
All right. Follow the Buzzards. This is the official last track on the album. In my opinion, one of the hardest fucking tracks on the album.
We tried to move it around, and it ended up being the last song, but that doesn't.
It needs to be there. It needs to be there. If you listen to Way It Goes, but we've had a lot of hard tracks, but this. My opinion, I just want to punch someone in the fucking face when I hear this.
Before you guys roll that, how many people do you think are going to get that Godwin's reference in the middle of that last track?
3.
Nobody. You.
I got it.
You and my cousins.
2, 3, 4.
I'm over you alls like the Godwins and Hillbilly Jim. That's it. That's it. That deep cut.
That's a real deep cut.
Well, that's what's so great about the shit that we do. It's not only musically musically, you appreciate it musically, but vocally, if you're into shit, you really have to think about shit, and you get it. You get it. And like I said, sometimes like a month later, we're like, oh, okay, Nate, I got it. All right, and it's like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle.
Yeah,
Write
whole
that
thing.
down.
Yeah, my whole thing has always been if you get everything I'm saying in one listen in a verse, then I'm not properly writing.
Chris, if this is harder than Goblin does, I went to my father. Dude, if you would have seen the process to make Goblin Dust, dude, you would be so disappointed in me. But no. All right, so here we go.
Follow the buzzards.
Follow the buzzards. Look up. Who's on the opening sample? It's another wrestling sample, right?
Bray Wyatt. It's Bray Wyatt's early stuff when he was the Cape Fear kind of.
I don't even know who the fuck that guy is.
I know
But
who
he's
he
awesome.
is. I know what's up.
I know. All right.
How do you stop something that can never be destroyed? And if you're looking for that angle, please come find me.
Yo, Shark.
I'm out here with all my friends. I'm the king of this jungle. And if you're looking for the whereabouts, look in the sky and follow the buzzard.
Follow the buzzer. For fuck's sake, I make fake fucks flustered. You fuck-faced pigeons best listen to buzzards. Circle buzzwords that don't cut the mustard. Smothered, deserved druthers have been served. Speech sure as a bird's beak's curved. I'm the saddle's bird, babble as geeks slurred. I'm a nerd, but I also fucking hate these nerds. Life is blurred, these blurbs make rappers bite these curbs. Los Angeles, Redondo Beach evangelist, dust drum or detour. This is my 13th tour. Windows peak, day sleep, skin white sheet, vampire teeth, I stay indoors. Nathan's feet race across Satan's floors. Don't sweat heat, Nathan's feet don't play no more. You soft, a Play-Doh boy, had skill, knows a Hatfield, don't play coy. I hit the jet, son. I'm George, you stay Elroy. I gorge till there's nothing left, son. You're a bum, chum, a scrum, a poor excuse for some man's cum. I get things done. Follow the buzzards, run. Invisible vanity, invisible man bandagry. Tell rap referees casually.
Suck my cock, I'll murder your family! You're gone, Jackie Moon! What? Jackie Moon is ejected from the game. What did I say? You said that's my seat. And one lucky fan will go home with a game ball.
Now, it was my idea to leave it off like that, like the Sopranos.
Yeah.
The last episode of The Sopranos, how it just cuts.
Yeah.
Was okay. I had to remember. I was like, why did it cut like that?
Sopranos, Dust?
No, never. I was like, why did I cut like that? Oh yeah, I was.
Ralph said I'm gonna punch my wife in the face.
Dude, that beat is fucking insane. And then when the way he wrote the rhymes, like da 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 da. I want him to re-record it like screaming. I'm a fan of man.
But that's why I think it's also this is just our like the fact that it was like super serious and fucking like punch your wife in the face music that commit a
Follow
crime.
the buzzard. There's people that are dead in the fucking woods. You want to find them? Follow the buzzards.
But I ended it on a comedy shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I tell rap referees casually, suck my cock, I'll murder your family.
But he doesn't want to yell shark, people.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I thought, it's yeah. That
Fuck clowns talking. Play that song again.
Yeah, this is definitely a little bit of a different album for you guys, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little dark. we were looking to put this earlier up, and I'm like, you know what? We were doing it, and we were flowing. I'm like, oh, fuck, buzzards. Where the fuck is buzzards going to go? And then I was like, trying to find where we were going. I'm like, nah, man, we need to exit. Because you don't want to let the last part of your album just fucking be like,
die on the vine.
Yeah, we don't want to die on just throw it down. I'm like, I want buzzards, and the way the last sample was, you're ejected from the game. Some guy gets a lucky ball.
Lucky fans going home with a game ball.
The show's over, man. The game's over, man. Game's over. So it kind of like works out that way.
Yeah. So the outro.
Talk about it, man. It's not our normal outros.
Yeah. So earlier in the year, like when we were actually going to put the record out in
summer,
May-ish.
Yeah,
June-ish. Yeah. My mom had some situations, some issues, and I'm not normally like emotional rapper guy. I don't tell stories. I have like out of the blue, like stuff like that. Like it pops up occasionally, but I'm not that guy. I'm just more like wordplay, bars, funny, like whatever, like clever shit. And my mom was in a institution for a minute because she had some real major problems, and so I wrote this after having to visit her for a while, and she's all good now. She's great. She's got on the right meds. Everything couldn't be better, but
awesome.
she had a little mental break there. And so I wrote this while I was, in the times of visiting her or whatever, and I laid the track down one time, and I wasn't going to do it again.
Yep. I told him, if you're going to put this on the album, this is how it's got to be. Just leave it alone.
It was the first time I had to pick up a microphone in a month, and I wrote some stuff, and I just said it and spit it, and that's it.
And it was one, and it was one of the beats. I was making emotional beats.
Yeah. Every time Dust sends me a video,
I like these beats. They're
too
great.
Emotional for me.
It's great, but it's too emotional for me. I'm like, all right, it's in another folder, the 9-8 folder. And he's like, I'll bring it back. Beep, beep, beep. Bring it back. But yeah.
I want to say fuck face fluzzard, you fuck face pigeons, better listen to buzzards. I want to rap like that. I don't want to do
fuck buzzards
stuff.
is fucking so fucked. The buzzards track, I think people are gonna go fucking nuts for, man. Like, oh man,
murderous for sure.
And it's great that we make you wait for it.
I like it.
And going along with this, like you've done other outros on some of our records, whether the co-solo or your solo, for your mom, and it's just, I'm like, he's like, leave it the fuck alone, leave every tear, every sniffle, every fucking emotional thing alone. So.
Yeah.
This is how we're ending.
It's called Emotional Chef. And
I think it's a great way to end this record, man.
Me too.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing with us. Honestly, man. Honestly.
This the first time I had to vent since my mom's suicide attempt. The trauma in her head that should pay rent. Depression's lessons, nobody's exempt. I had to accept she was broken, I bent. Now I'm Superman, but feeling like Clark Kent. This wake up call had the alarm set. Now for 1 hour a day, I got my arms stretched. Mom's quest is to disarm death, even when it feels like ears fall deaf. Don't digress, be that badass emotional chef that makes pain easy to digest. Just had to get some shit off my chest. With bated breath, I say less. The sunny days can cash the rain checks. Blessed happiness is the biggest flex. All hands on deck, you take the right and I'll take left. When all the tears have been wept and all the dots they connect and all the boxes are checked, the mirror gives us time to reflect. The mind gives us time to dissect. It's the suspect nobody suspects. Under rugs quietly swept. Aspects are inept. The object is always protect the architect.
And you get your dramatic outro.
Dude.
That is a good one. That's a real good one.
Yeah.
Brilliant words, man. Brilliant words. It to put that into your place, man. That's fantastic, man. Fantastic. And then you tell me everything's going good. Everything's
Yeah.
But that was at that time. You know what I mean? That was what was going on, and that's what I love about you, man. You know, you go on your emotion of your times and what you've gone through, and we've have some really cool fucking songs during the worst of your life. And that's where you get the best beats from me on my worst of my life. You know, we definitely work together good for emotions. You know what I mean?
For
You
sure.
know,
For sure.
you know, we've got some bangers. You know, on that sense, man. But you know, and I'm thank you for sharing that. Like you did. I was like, let's put it. Yeah, put it on there. You know what I mean? Like, let's do it. you
Yeah,
know?
I didn't
Like,
want to put it on there at first, and then I think it's important. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that fucking beat.
Like, it's a positive. It's a positive.
Yeah, the beat's super over dramatical, but
Yeah, I like it though. That's what's fucking awesome about it.
hey, it was the first emotional dust beat that you fucking.
It's the first emotion. I don't know.
That's somewhere, yeah.
Out of the blues, pretty good.
Yeah, you think Out of Blue was super emotional? It was still hard. It was like the drums were hard. Like
That's true.
Out of the fucking blue. But hey, and then on another note.
Yeah.
How do you stop something that can... Pigeons best listen to buzzards. Circle buzzwords that don't cut the mustard. Smothered dessert druthers have been served. Speech sure as a bird's beak's curved. I'm the saddle's bird, babble as geeks slurred. I'm a nerd.
Here comes.
But I also fucking hate these nerds. Life is blurred. These blurbs make rappers bite these curbs.
I also hate those nerds, but yeah. Bro, again, thank you for fucking making another fucking record with me. Record. Do we say record? Do we say record? Albums, LPs?
Oh,
yeah, I'm old school. I say records, LP.
Got it.
A project. We're working on another project. Records. But I hope you guys enjoyed what we put down tonight.
Yeah, thank you everybody who hung out the whole time.
Yep.
I think Chris is in his bathroom getting in trouble from his wife.
Well, said Eddie, I got flagged for violence on the
Chris
beat.
said he's gonna go fight a neighbor.
Stuart says the beat, the outro beat fit this. Yeah, it definitely did, man.
Also, shout out to fucking Sam
Sam
Latham,
L,
who's
man.
on the other side of the world, man.
Yeah, man. He's on the other side. Thank you for joining us, guys. I know this part of the day on a Sunday is kind of awkward and weird, but we will try to maybe plan better times for all this for everybody. But in our future releases. But
we can do this.
I love doing this. We can do this on the regular, just fucking playing beats and rhyming and talking and whatnot, man. I have a lot of fun, and it is definitely a good day for me after a fucking fantastic weekend. This is just wrapping up to be fucking super fucking real. Record comes out tomorrow 10/31.
Yep.
One of you dropping it because you're on Pacific time.
Yeah, I'll probably put it up tonight before I go to bed, so it'll probably be up earlier
in the AM for us.
Yeah.
So it'll be there.
We appreciate all of the support that everybody gives us. The album's gonna be $10. It's if you
I think that's fair, man. That's fair enough, bro.
Listen, it is what it is. If you don't want to buy it, I get it. Inflation, like, I'm not asking anybody to do anything. Like, it'll be up on streaming services in December. So if for some reason you can't wait, we appreciate the $10. It allows us to continue to make the dope covers and make some merch and stuff like that.
I think you guys are giving these motherfuckers a pass. $10? You ain't got $10? You cheap motherfucker.
Dude.
Maybe not get the fucking double whopper with cheese, you fat fucking cunts.
I just want to get my music out there. That's why I don't charge for my shit, man. I think I'm definitely one of those dudes that are like I'm super like, I don't know. I just want to make sure I just want people to enjoy it and listen to it and have a good vibe to that shit. But, like I said, if you buy some beers, that's what I say. Just buy some beers.
No, I mean, I totally.
You're not buying an album. You're not buying an album because you know what? You could stream it, but buy us some beers or, you know what I mean? Just, we're not asking for fucking, just appreciate the craft. Appreciate the craft.
Listen, and in all honesty, it's just so
appreciate
that
the craft.
So we appreciate artists and art. So, when I have Aaron Jordan do the covers and stuff,
I
pay that man.
Pay that dude.
You know what I'm saying? So like either way, we're making music. We don't need. You know what I'm saying?
I think we really need to go back. What do you think about doing like 50 physicals and just fucking make like? There's people still want physicals, bro. There's people still want physicals. So
Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk. We'll see. But I do have to get out of here, guys. I really, really appreciate everybody who hung out, and we love you guys. And repost. Let us know what you think of the album.
Definitely, man.
But in
afterwards
and,
when it's done.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Outro music.
Brother. I know this is a good one. See, this is the problem, bro. You keep sending me shit like this, and I'm like, all right, Cole, so there's 6. Fucking.
Yeah, see, and nowadays, you need to tell me if you definitely want it or not.
I know.
Because
you're hot, son. You're
I'm making moves.
You're hoodie in a jacuzzi mood. You know what I'm saying?
Jada, I'm sorry I took that record from your album, Jada, but I got more for you. But thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget Cobra Law Records, Dustmightz, Bandcamp, Nathan Haskill, Bandcamp, like whatever bullshit and all that other shit.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys for joining us. He's got a tuxedo affair. He's got to put a tuxedo on, and he's a busy guy. He's a busy guy, man. This is why we did it at 4 p.m. on a Sunday in the East Coast. But hey, tomorrow, grab the album, guys. It's good stuff.
Get it, you cheap motherfuckers. $10. What can you get for $10 in this life anymore? Nothing. $10.
He's right. Beansy, thank you for joining us. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna wrap this up because he had to go beg for more time. He definitely went and begged for more time.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, guys, thank you for joining me. Happy Halloween. Enjoy your fucking Halloween. Don't forget
tomorrow's Halloween.
Tomorrow's Halloween. Trick or Beats 2.
Fuck, I don't got any.
Fuck the Cole Slither album. Trick or Beats 2 dropped at the. I had to change my Trick or Beats fucking release date because of this motherfucker. So good Trick or Beats 2. Bandcamp, it's already on all my fucking streaming services. So enjoy it, listen to it, bang it on the holidays, scare the kids when they're picking up fucking candy and all that. My name is Dustmightz, that's Beansy, and we out.
We
out. Hey Jeff, don't worry about it, just watch it. I'm gonna keep this up. As long as the fucking copyright police don't get us, this will still be up. Love you guys, man.
Take it easy, fellas and ladies.
There's no ladies here. No, well, Nate left.
Oh,
this is the relationship we have. But all right, guys, thanks, Chris, Stuart, Jeff. I'm just rolling through the chat. Ralphie, Sam. A lot of the same repeaters talking. Yap, yap, yap. Rob G. Whatever. I ain't scrolling no more. Fuck you guys. We out. Cole Slither.
Get it. Listen to it. Live it. Learn it.
Drowning Demons. This record means more to me than you guys will know. But hey, we out.